first of the month. To me, it's not that serious, but I just tell people Happy New Year. Same old, same old. If you was doing what you was doing last year, you probably still be doing it maybe a day or two and back to the same thing. But if you serious, you'll keep going and want to elevate, get stuff done. I know because as I'm looking on the internet, I've been up since 5 this morning. I went to sleep last night, y'all. I set my alarm, but I was just too into it. I was gonna stay up for the ball drop or whatever, but I'm like, man, I need to get my sleep. I came into 2026 with a good sleep. Um, there's really no point in me staying up all night just to see a ball drop. But I see a lot of people was live this morning, but dang, did y'all even get any sleep? And we starting off with, I already drank me 2 cups of coffee, but I had picked this up yesterday. Coconut water, and sugar. So I switched my coconut water up to something that has less ingredients. Shout out to Off Grid Trucker, cause I don't be knowing everything, but I like to go. I haven't tried this, by the way, either, but we're gonna try it out now. Yeah, that's good. Refreshing too. And man, I really wanted to do a live off the computer because I want to show y'all this video. Because I know I said I was gonna be drinking more water this year, but it's a video that I seen this morning. I'm like, man, which me working at a water treatment plant, it actually, I've been worked at a water treatment plant, but I was actually more in depth into it. But yeah, I don't know, it just have you looking at water a lot different. But right now I'm trying to get my webcam. I'm trying to hook my GoPro up to my Windows computer. I should have just bought a Mac, but been trying to figure it out for about the last 20, 30 minutes. But I gotta figure it out somehow. Good morning. I need to go grab my cord real quick. USB cable, okay. Yeah, I gotta go grab my USB cable. Was it one right here? Yeah. Good hydration. I haven't ate anything this morning. That's what I forgot to get from the grocery store yesterday, some salad. I got my tomatoes. See, what I was gonna do yesterday, I didn't know everything was closed. I was gonna get me some chicken from the Jamaican spot, chop it up, put it in my salad, but they don't open back up till tomorrow. So I know I said I was gonna stop eating chicken, this year. So I don't know. I might just eat a regular salad. Um, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, I might just make something simple. I got some black eyed peas in there. We even can make today or this weekend, and I might just make me a burrito or something simple. Give me some refried beans with some cheese, and maybe put some rice in there or some tomatoes, and just fry it. Something simple. Happy New Year, Michelle. I'm sorry I ain't even come live last night. I went to sleep at like 8:30, and I set my alarm for like 11:25. I heard it last night. I'm like, man, it's late night. I was sleeping good. Yeah, I was sleeping good last night. I was like, damn, I didn't, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm like, I done took like 2 little glasses of wine. I done ate some hibachi last night, and I ate a smoothie too after I drank them two drinks. I drank me a smoothie. I think that smoothie put me to sleep. I woke up feeling really refreshed. Happy New Year to you. How you doing? I woke up feeling really refreshed though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, how was your New Year's Eve or whatever last night? I know you was on that tequila. I meant to ask you, what kind of tequila was you drinking? I like the Azul. I think that's the name of it, Azul. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the kind I like too. I said Azul, but Lunazul. Yeah, that's the kind I drink. Okay, okay, yeah. I usually have it with some lime and some salt. I don't know if you drink like that, but we when we be drinking with limes and salt every time we take a shot. I just haven't been drinking like that in a while. That's what I used to do. with white, peach, Red Bull. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Some of my homies, they be having them a Red Bull too. I'm not a really a Red Bull fan, but it's all right. But when I uh when I went to Africa, they had this drink called um it was basically an energy drink mixed with alcohol. I forgot the name of it, but you drink two of them, it tastes pretty good too. But yeah, I don't really do too many energy drinks. But it, I think people drink the energy drink so they won't have a hangover. I think that's why. But yeah, that's a good combination though. I like Long Island iced teas, and I like drinking Lunazol. But I used to drink Jose Cuervo, but I can't drink that no more. Excuse me, I can't drink Jose no more. Yeah, it messed up my body one day. I drank um, a whole bottle of Jose Cuervo, and I woke up the next day like, I promise I won't drink no more. mm, okay. Yeah, I'm not a drinking expert, but I like what I like. Cause when I first started, I was drinking Grey Goose. You don't really hear nobody talking about Grey Goose or nothing like that. People always talking about Ciroc or what else they be talking about? Ciroc and Henny. That's all I really hear people talk about. Oh, that Jack Daniels. I like Jack Daniels too. Belvedere. Okay. That's the expensive stuff, ain't it? Hello. Yo, Happy New Year. How you doing? How are you? Huh? Okay. Give me 1 second. You want some? Okay. I'll be there in 1 second, okay? You want to say Happy New Year? All right. I'm fine. Thanks to you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Feeling refreshed. Happy New Year to everybody chiming in. Please hit the like button. Yeah, please. He's. You want to say Happy New Year? Come on. Come on. Come here real quick. Come on. All right, bye. Hey, you want to say Happy New Year? He them brand new. Come here. Why you playing? Come here. Are you gonna say hey or no? They waiting for you. They waiting for you. You coming? You coming? Uh, nah, he playing. He playing. Yeah, he playing. Come here. Cause usually he be wanting to be on the camera. So yeah, he playing. Come here. Come here. Come on. Hurry. Hurry. There you go. He finally stopped playing. Say hey. Say Happy New Year. Say Happy New Year. Okay, bye. Yeah, he's 3, about to turn 4. Yeah, he just ATM. Happy New Year, Start Sniper. Yeah, he just full of energy right now. Yeah, he just ate his breakfast. I ain't even ate no breakfast yet. Yeah. Like I said, I'm feeling refreshed, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna probably go work out today. Probably run me 2 miles. Probably run 2 miles and probably do a little workout. I'm starting my first day off working out because I gotta go back to work tomorrow and we working nonstop. So I gotta do it when the time is available. Even though I can make it available, but today is the perfect day. Yeah, I could tell. Still very mature for his age. He gonna mess around and be 8 tomorrow. Time for, yeah, man. These kids growing up fast, man. Like when I mean fast, I mean fast. Like I was at the park and him and this little white girl. I think they're about the same age, but they over there. They was over there hugging each other, and they was trying to kiss each other too. I'm like, you don't know her. You know, the mom was like, hey, you can't. I'm talking about that. I'm like, yo, they fast. These kids fast. All I could do is shake my head and be like, what is y'all doing? Y'all only 3 years old. I could tell. You feel refreshed as well? Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, it's they only 3, but kids gonna do what kids do, you know. Yeah. We had to shut it down quick. They didn't even know each other from a can of paint. They just the girl, she automatically was hugging them, but he always hugged the kids, so that's something like normal for him. Like he always. That's the thing I do love about kids. They from what I see, the most part, they always got love for other kids. I love to see that. Like it's your first day, yeah. I love to see that. Like he hugged like all the kids, you know. It's just something that he likes to do. Yeah, he full of energy this morning. Yeah. I wish I had as much energy as he has right now, but I'm gonna have to figure something out on this webcam. But I do want to show y'all a video that I seen this morning on YouTube. I'm drinking on some coconut water right now. And Happy New Year if you're just now tuning in. I know I gotta keep saying it because new people might be coming in. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's good. You could tell how a child is treated at home based upon how they treat other children. Yeah, you're right about that. They usually get it from their whatever they see that's around them. That's what they usually be like for the most part, from what I see. Yeah, from what I see. Hold on, I'm looking at, trying to look for this video.
There we go.
I seen this video this morning. Oh, here we go.
Well. Daddy, I can see.
Hold on real quick, okay?
Dada.
Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
Yeah.
Now watch this, y'all. I don't know if I want to hold this. Let's see. We're going to full screen it. I was going to broadcast it from the computer, but I don't like the quality of my webcam on my computer. I seen this video and I was like, man. I watched the whole video. That's how you know, like, I was really interested in this. I watched the whole video. Here we go. I wish I could turn it the other way.
This keeps getting worse and worse.
Before you run out the door, you'll want to think twice about the drinking water.
It's too many.
University that reveals that bottled water.
Hold on, let me shout out to the content creator too. I don't be wanting to steal people. Riverside Homestead. So he must be in Cali.
Tens of thousands of invisible microplastic particles. It's a lot more than tap water. Researchers found that people ingest up to 52,000 microplastic particles each year. But bottled water drinkers take in an additional 90,000. Now, these tiny fragments can cross biological boundaries. They can enter your bloodstream and lodge in vital organs, potentially over time causing inflammation, hormonal problems, and even neurological damage. So what do? Well, you may want to ditch the water bottle. Consider filtering your tap water instead. There are also those single-use aluminum or plant-based bottles as well.
Yikes, I mean, that's a scary study. You drink more water to be healthy, but then not doing it right could lead to other issues.
Yeah, now we're worried about the stuff we can't see.
Yeah, scary stuff.
It's all a problem.
Can't trust the tap water, can't trust the bottled water. And have you seen this?
This is Lake Michigan. This is a headline here. Millions are at risk after cancer-causing forever chemicals are detected in America's largest water supply. These are the Great Lakes around Michigan. It says 3 states in the Great Lakes region have issued do not eat alerts for local wildlife.
Michelle, let me ask you that question since you're up there in Michigan. Have you heard about this stuff? I know in Greensboro, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, there was like, it's so many contaminants in the water. It's like, I think 10% higher than the national average. But let me know if you heard anything about this in your area. I know you're in Michigan, so, but the other thing is, I was thinking, could AI help with filtering out these things in the water, or are they just going to keep letting it go by and just keep recycling the same toxic water? But she said, yeah, it's true. Our water used to be the best water in the country, and now it's because of all the oil that being placed into the water. People not taking care of the water. It's a mess. But watch this, Michelle. Yeah, watch this.
Fish after tests revealed that
Watch this. This is why the water is being contaminated.
Toxic chemicals and are linked to the thyroid problems and developmental issues. But then it goes on saying they
$3 billion. I thought it was
Problems, including certain
Hold on.
cancer.
Yeah, this why the water is toxic right here.
And the Volkswagen emissions. Sniffs claim 3M's is the largest, are also known as forever dollars, and say, well,
Remember, I keep telling y'all that these big corporations are getting sued. Like, it don't matter what corporation you think about, they getting sued because the stuff they doing is dirty. They don't care about people's information. They don't care about what's in your food, what's in your drink, what's in your air, anything. So like, listen to this.
to close to 300 cities and counties where potentially harmful compounds called PFAS were found in water supplies. PFAS are also known as forever chemicals because they don't break down naturally. For decades, they've been staples in everyday products like non-stick cookware, waterproof fabric. Plaintiffs claim 3M's is the largest drinking water settlement in U.S. history, topped by payouts for lawsuits including Big Tobacco, the BP oil spill, and the Volkswagen emission scandal. 3M saying the settlement is not an admission of liability, calling it an important step forward.
And to speak about BP, it was a video on YouTube. I don't see it anymore, but BP was in Africa. I think it was either Nigeria or it was one of it was dang, what country was it? But I think it was Nigeria, but they left the land like really bad. It was oil spills. It was they killed the animals. They killed all type of stuff, and the people wasn't making no money from them taking all the oil and stuff. And they left the land so bad that like people couldn't grow no food. They ain't have no food to eat, like fish, birds, everything died. So it's crazy to even speak about BP. And if y'all can remember the Gulf oil spill, I think that was in like 2008, 2009, somewhere in that time when Obama was in office. That was like one of the worst oil spills U.S. history. But yeah, I think they still cleaning up from that.
And vowing to stop manufacturing all PFAS by the end of 2025. This year, the Biden administration imposed stricter drinking water standards after the CDC said PFAS were linked to health problems, including certain cancers.
Water, limiting the amount of stain repellents or water repellent products.
And speaking of cancer, I always was wondering like, how are people getting cancer? And now that we're seeing how people get cancer, it's because these corporations are putting toxic chemicals in the air. Like in Memphis, they don't want these data centers to be near like communities because it's a lot of pollution. And I think one lady said she had to go to the hospital because she couldn't breathe. It was so toxic. So now that we wonder how cancer is here is because of these corporations and these municipalities and these governments allowing these people because they're allowing these people to come in because they're getting paid, and we the people are paying higher electricity costs, higher everything, water costs, higher taxes, because these people come in and buy up all this land and it raises the price up on everything. And data centers take a lot of energy, a lot. But 3M, I use a lot of their products in electrical, like electrical tape, insulation tape. 3M makes good products. They're one of the best. They make good, really high quality products, but they're doing a lot of damage to the environment. Even food companies like Tyson, they've been doing a lot of pollution in the waters too. It's just crazy when you think about water and we think about droughts and stuff, these industrial facilities take up so much water. It's just like, I think that's what's really causing these major droughts, these industrial plants and stuff. They use a lot of water. Maybe, I don't really think it's climate that much, but climate does have a little bit to do with it, but it's not that bad. I just think all the pollution in the air is causing the weather to just be something like we never seen. Yeah, they only care about money, and if they would have cared about the environment first and money second, I think it'll be better for us. But these companies, they really just don't care about anything. And listen to this.
That we're using these Teflon coated products, we can phase out their use. $10.3 billion. I thought it was million. $10.3 billion. How is it that these guys aren't getting in trouble? There's a settlement, which means we're negotiating. You just give us a lot of money, and what? They don't get in trouble? Over $10 billion. They're gonna fork out. And actually, I don't think it starts until next year. And in this video also, I'm gonna show you later a portable wireless RO filter that you can have on the go. It's pretty rad. So meanwhile, you guys just keep, I think, boxed water, you know, that comes from one of the lakes. I think it's Lake Michigan. Here you're thinking you're being crunchy, clean, new. I'm drinking out of a box. Yeah, well, I researched it. That's basically faucet water coming out of one of the big lakes. One that doesn't even have a good reputation. And if you're refilling your water at the store,
Watch
make
this.
sure you're not getting scammed like this guy. I don't know if you guys know how well our bodies absorb chlorine. This is gonna blow your mind.
People always ask me how I stick to healthy eating, and honestly, it hasn't been easy. I've tried what feels like every plan there is.
You right. You are right.
A lot of information that is post. This post says the old gov is taking us out through the water. The same officials worried about lead might want to be considering. That's right. The U.S. and Drug Administration recently drinking water warning this Monday, which was a portable, high-quality RO.
I was looking
Now,
at
thing came in,
this
I had no
right
idea
here.
what to expect. I've talked about high-quality RO filters in the past, but
He drinking it straight from the lake.
microplastics, and you might wonder, battery power, does it flow fast? It flows fast.
This is a pretty good whatchamacallit. Straight out the whatchamacallit.
Self-priming pump. Nice thing is it's rechargeable, so you can power it up at home. It's
I like that.
eco-friendly.
I'm not gonna lie
It's
to you.
got two 6,000 mAh batteries. It's got USB-C, plus it takes less space and reduces plastic waste compared to bulk living day to day. What I have to show you today, or even a solar panel.
Oh, check this out, y'all.
The ice that
So next time I get ice at one, and I did hear that before, like watch out for the ice at these restaurants. But when y'all see this, it's gonna really, I watched this whole video, y'all, and I'm like, yo, that's pretty. Just watch this, y'all. Watch this.
is served in your drinks at restaurants or anywhere really, this video might have you not getting that ice any longer.
I refuse ice when out at restaurants and careful of mold and pathogens.
Let's see. Go in here. Yeah, storage bin looks all right. But let's see where ice is made. That's not all right. What about up in here? That's not all right either. Ice is made up there. You literally have, look at this. Water for ice making comes through here. Some more of it.
How often do you think these guys guys are taking their machines apart and cleaning them. Yeah, so if you guys are one of those folks, there's lots of them, hundreds, thousands of people that refill their jugs at the store. This might make you consider picking another option, like an RO filter at home or something.
Filling this up at Walmart, and I wonder, like, where is this water actually coming from? Right? Because it could just be coming from anywhere. Watch the bottle so it don't overflow. Where is it? That is it. Boy, that's coming out of a faucet. That is faucet water that I'm filling this up with faucet water. Oh, it's faucet water. No, not faucet water. Damn, they got me with the faucet water. So they got me with the faucet water with the filter. Filter is here somewhere. I don't know, but it's filter on top here. So, hey, they give me the same water I could have got at home to put in my bottle. It's the same freaking water I could have got at home.
So first of all, I would question how good their filters are, but they're just filtering the tap water. You guys are paying money at Walmart, and I don't know, some people are saying this is a Walmart scam because they're just throwing the tap water through another filter, and I doubt it's a good one. Now, I know a lot of you guys know about the chlorine in water. Now, I think they put the chlorine in...
Let me see, I think that's it. Yeah,
This is the reason why I've canceled my internet service provider subscription. This brand new portable Wi-Fi
yeah, man, it got that video. It got me thinking about the water, because I was like, man, I'm gonna start drinking more water. You know, on the new year. But I was like, you know what? Let me stick to my coconut water. Yeah, let me stick to my coconut water. And another thing, so I be at work and they got a water machine, and the place I'm working is very, very old. I'll say at least over 200 years old. So I be thinking about those old pipes and stuff like that. Even though they got a filter, it's coming straight out the tap too. And it's just something about it. I ain't want to drink it. And I drank 1 cup, maybe 2 cups of water, but after that I was like, nah, I'm not gonna be drinking out of this no more. I'll just bring my own water or whatever the case may be. But nah, I'm straight. Yeah, see, and it's really the government's fault for allowing these pipes to not be changed in over 100-something years. Like, that's what they doing in my city. Like, they shut down the whole half of the city just to change pipes when they knew they should have been did that. And these pipes get corroded and, you know, all that good stuff, and that's what you drinking. Yeah, we got to blame our officials. And I think well water will probably be better for you. But then again, they are poisoning the underground water systems too. So, but I think well water is probably the best you probably gonna get, or creek water from like in the mountains and stuff like that. But other than that, it's just everything's so toxic in America. Like, it's just crazy. We can go on and go on, but I just wanted to show y'all that video I seen this morning. Even though I know it's stuff in our water, like Flint, Michigan, you know, you see what they did in Flint, and yeah, it's crazy. But water is probably the most important thing on Earth right now, and we got to take care of it. We got to take care of it, because when I'm riding down the street, riding down the highways, I be focused on the road, but sometimes I look to the side and I see a lot of trash and stuff like that, and I just be thinking, like, I don't think people understand how if you keep the environment clean, everybody got to play their part, you know, in keeping the environment clean. And I think 2026, I think that's what we need to focus on worldwide. Just making sure we doing our part just to keep our area clean. Our community or whatever. It's just sometimes I see people, picking stuff up off the highway. I'm talking about it'd be like 20, 30 bags filled up with stuff all down the highway. I see people picking it up and stuff like that, but me, I make sure I throw my stuff in the trash. It's no point of. Well, the big thing is people are ignorant, and some people is just lazy. But it's simple. Just throw it in the trash instead of just throwing it out the window. Just throw it in the trash. But the only way I think that could probably help is if some of these cities start, finding people. I seen that a lot in Florida. In Florida they got high fines if you litter. And while I was riding that, I didn't really see too much trash on the highway and stuff like that. When you see them fines, it'll make you think twice. But yeah, I seen that video this morning, and I just wanted to touch on it real quick. It's an eye opener. It's no conspiracy theory or nothing like that. This stuff actually really goes on. I could pull up thousands of articles in each city and state to where like this is going on like all across America. And people be talking about third world countries' water is bad. I don't think their water is as bad as America's water supply. I don't think they. Yeah, I don't think they. And that leads me back to this guy I seen on Instagram. His name is. Oh, it's been a minute. Basically, he's ex-military, but he built this thing called a water generator. So it pulls water out of the air and makes fresh water. Oh, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. But that was pretty awesome. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Um and Michelle, I was just working at a water treatment plant, and oh my gosh, when I tell you the smell is horrific. The smell is horrific. Um, I'm kind of glad I'm out of there. I could still imagine how the smell smells. Like, I know how it smells, and I'm glad I'm away from that because, man, I'm telling you, smelling that every day is just. And I don't even think I can get used to that smell. Yeah, like, it's so bad, Michelle, I'm not exaggerating. You can smell it from blocks away. Yeah, I'm not. Before I even used to go to work and I used to roll down my window, I'm blocks away. Blocks. Maybe 2 or 3 blocks away, and I could smell it in the air. What? Go. Oh yeah. Yeah. When I tell you, it smell like it smell it smell like what it smell like, but it's just in the air, so it's lingering. So like, while I was working, they building brand new houses, brand new houses everywhere around there, right? And I don't think, see, and that's why it's good to if you're gonna buy property or land, it's good to visit it multiple times in different parts of the year. And we used to make a joke, like, you know, somebody just buying a brand new house and they come out, you know, drinking their coffee, and they like they like, they just smelling the whole wastewater treatment plant, you know, you know, chilling in the morning time, drinking a cup of coffee, and they just breathing in fresh, stinky air. And it's crazy because they building like they already have a subdivision and they building extra brand new houses, and you can tell it's a new community, but it just goes to show you these people, they don't care where they put in these houses. They just putting them anywhere, and people buying them, but I don't think they really know. I think, from my perspective, when people smell that smell, they gonna want to get out of that house within like 2 or 3 years. About 2 or 3 years. They building brand new houses where I'm at right now. Y'all hear it? If y'all listen closely, y'all can hear the bulldozers and y'all hear it? Yeah, they got bulldozers. They just knocked down like a whole bunch of trees. They building more communities. Like, this is something. Y'all can hear the bulldozers scraping out the earth. And I was gonna go over there and talk to them to see how much the houses were, and see if I can get in before they build or whatever the case may be, or just see what they got going on over there. I've visited the site a couple times, but it looked like they're probably gonna build about 20 houses right beside me. Hey, Minnesota, y'all beat Detroit last week. Yeah, Detroit hasn't been the same, man, and I'm rooting for the Lions. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm rooting for the Lions because my city, that's who I used to play for, the Lions, and we was like basically like the underdog for years, and we won our region championship to go to Orlando, Florida. So that's why I really go for the Lions too. Yeah. Yeah, this was Pop Warner. It's a Pop Warner team. I don't know if they still have it in our region, but yeah, my team, the Lions, and what's the other name? The Colts. Both of us, we in the same area, but the Colts, they're in a like different different Pop Warner thing. But both of us, both of the teams went down to Orlando, Florida in 2009. That was a while, but yeah. Nah, the Lions got a squad, but they players was injured. That's what's going on. A lot of their players are injured. But I don't think they're making it to the playoffs this year. I'm kind of disappointed, but wait, it can't be no -0 in Minnesota. You're gonna be. Oh, you saying it's below 0 in Minnesota? Ooh, dang. Oh man, I feel for y'all. It's cold here. It's cold in Florida right now. Can y'all believe that? It's cold in Florida right now. I can't believe it. I mean, North Florida does get cold sometimes, but it's cold in Florida. It's cold everywhere. Yeah, man, and it's just the weather is up and down, so it's like I just want the weather to have a balance. Like, you either gonna be cold or you gonna be hot. This up and down stuff has a lot of people sick right now. Yeah, a lot of people got the snuffles or the sniffles. I said snuffles. I never been to Minnesota, but I do want to go to their little festival. Their little twin festival. I think it's in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Do you believe that there's machines controlling the weather? I don't, but people do. I don't think machines are controlling the weather. I think chemicals that they putting in the air are controlling, how could I put it? Chemicals that they're putting in the sky, I think it's doing something to the weather. Like these um, these hurricane hunters and stuff like that, like Hurricane Melissa. Uh, this is the first time that they really couldn't fly in the eye of the storm. It was so powerful that they was experiencing so much turbulence they couldn't really give us a good forecast for Melissa, the hurricane that just hit Jamaica. It was so strong, so I couldn't really tell you. I'm not, but my opinion, they're doing something. I just can't pinpoint exactly what they're doing, but yeah, they're definitely doing something. I would say it's chemicals, more chemicals in the air that either keep stuff colder or hotter. Um, but like wildfires and stuff like that, I think those are set. I mean, sometimes lightning hits stuff, but most of those, like stuff like that, I think they paying people to do that. They paying people to do that so somebody else can come back up and buy the land for cheap, like they doing in Cali. I just seen a dude who won the lottery. I think he won like $1 billion, 1.5 or something like that. And what he doing is going back and buying up the properties to people who lost their homes and letting them get back in the community. But he's making money off of it. He's not just doing it for free. But that's what he's doing. But it's a lot of private companies that's coming up and buying this cheap land. And that's what's really happening. It's just uh it's money grab. So like they say it's a drought. That means the corn prices, the vegetable prices gonna go up. I'm more thinking of it like in street perspective. If somebody says it's a drought on a product, the prices of that product gonna go up just because they say it's a drought. But it may not really be a drought unless you're hearing it from like the farmers and stuff like that. But I'm just seeing too much technology to where we still doing stuff the old school way when we have technology to, be buying. We can grow stuff indoors, which takes energy and money, but farmers are not really profiting. They're making money, but they're not profiting like they would want to. So you're seeing a lot of farmers just sell their land to big corporations like Amazon, big um, big contractors like contracting companies, building companies, and they just building homes on on these farmland. That's all I'm seeing. Oh damn, I'm tripping. Um, I like that. Yeah. Shout out to the Miley's right. It's the yeah. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. If you haven't already, Happy New Year's, everybody. Yeah, we're losing our farmers, man. We're not at work today, but we're going back tomorrow. Actually, I didn't find out that we wasn't working till yesterday, so we actually was gonna be working today, but yesterday it was like almost empty. We was the only ones there. But stuff we doing is not too hard, but we got a lot of work for the upcoming year. So I'ma just thug it out, save up, stack up. And I wanted to do, I still might be able to do it. I wanted to do, and I know people got New Year's resolutions, but I wanted to show y'all something because let me show y'all something. But yeah, we're losing our farmers, we're losing our grocery stores, we're losing our fast food restaurants, even though I think some fast food restaurants need to turn into healthy restaurants for us. And I just seen that one state is banning with your SNAP benefits. If the food is not nutritious, you can't purchase it on SNAP. I think it was Minnesota. I think no, it's not Minnesota. It's another state. It'll come back to me. Well, this year I'm trying to save as much money as possible. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that these other YouTubers are not showing y'all. That's not it. So this is this is my food and dining trend in my whatchamacallit, but I looked at it and I don't want to spend nearly as much money as I'm about to show y'all on eating out. But a lot of it's for food, but I don't know if they put, I'm thinking that they mixed the grocery store in it, but I spent, this is how much I spent, y'all, last year. And we starting a new year. But y'all could tell that I was going down and kind of evening out and being more efficient. But look at this, y'all. So, I don't know if y'all could see it. Damn, I wish I could. So, it says, y'all see the trend? So, that's a trend. That's real numbers. I know a lot of people be like, yeah, ATM tell him he showed numbers. So I spent $9,468 on food last year. I probably spent a little bit more, but I would say I'm gonna probably say at least half of that was eating out. Matter of fact, let me see. I could see my transaction. That's why I like using my card. Yeah, that's a nice amount. When I thought about it, I'm like, yo, I'm tripping. This year, I'm gonna try to eat out once a week. I gotta be realistic, cause you know we like to eat out. But I went to the grocery store 2 times back to back. Yesterday, the day before, and I went like on a weekend. So I've been going to the grocery store buying a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Because every time I go in there, I just get what I need. And every time I go in there, I try to find the best deals. Like Harris Teeter, I bought 4 bags of chips for $10. They had a buy 2 get 4 free or something like that. I said, what? Buy 2 get 4 free, and I got Sun Chips. Even though I wasn't really eating Sun Chips like that, I said, you know what? I gotta get it because it's a deal. It's a deal. Yeah, buy two, get four free. I ain't never heard no deal like that. I'm like, hold on. I'm buying two and getting two, basically two free. But they say four, so they make it sound a little better. They should have said buy two, get two free. But they said buy two, get four free. That's what the label said. So I said, you know what? I'm basically getting 2 bags of chips for free. And I'm gonna show y'all. You know. Excuse me, y'all. So, yeah, I got 4 bags of these for $10. I had to show y'all because I be trying to get the deals. Like when I go to the store, I don't even be buying meat most of the time. I don't even buy meat like that at the grocery store. It's just too hot. I bought some lunch meat, some pastrami, and some smoked honey turkey breast or whatever. A half a pound, I get mine freshly sliced. A half a pound is $8. Because I used to get the packs at the store like that already come, deli meat already come in the package, but I just didn't like the smell when you open it. I just didn't like that, and I was like, you know what? I just get mine fresh. I get my cheese sliced fresh too, but you pay for what you get. But yeah, these Sun Chips, I guess they're healthier for you. Let me see. No artificial flavors, no colors from artificial sources. It still got some crazy stuff in it, but I say not as much. Sodium 170, a little bit of sugar. I don't think it's as bad as all the Lay's potato chips and all the other potato chips. So I said, hey, why not? You like the red bag? Oh, hey, Michelle, I got 4 different flavors. I like the salsa bag. That's already gone. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, the salsa, garden salsa. I just ate the whole bag of that yesterday. That's already gone. I got sour cream, cheddar. I had the salsa, and I got the barbecue, I think. I should have got 2 sauces. But I just be trying to find the deals. I use coupons. I use rewards. I be just trying to save and stack up points. My phone service, I stack up points. If I put people on my plan, I can get plans as low as $25. Phone, I get phone deals. I get all type of stuff like GoPro. If anybody got a GoPro, y'all need accessories, I can get y'all my code. I don't want no money, nothing. But I just be going after the deals and stuff like that. So, I used to watch this show. It was like 10 years ago. It was called extreme couponing. I used to be like, man, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way these people couponing so much that the store owed them money. I used to think that was fake. I was like, man, I be getting all these coupons, but yo, you telling me you saving up all these coupons, taking them to the store, and the store owe you money. They got to give you a $50 or $100. I'm like, I got to learn about that because it was a Mexican lady in front of me at the grocery store yesterday, and she had about $60 worth of coupons, and I'm looking like, damn, where she get these coupons? I ain't never seen no coupons like that. So she saved like $60 on her grocery bill yesterday, and I was like, man, I ain't seen no coupons like that. But I wonder where they be getting them from. You can print them. I think you can print them out, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to start couponing. I'm gonna have to start couponing. People like, oh, you trying to be cheap? Nah, I'm just trying to save money. I'm trying to save money. I don't get food stamps. I'm sorry, people might think that I do, but nah, I don't get food stamps. So everything I purchase actually comes from my actual pay, and it starts getting expensive, really expensive. I just showed y'all my numbers, 9,000. It probably was more. That's just on my card. Sometimes I pay cash when I go to the grocery store, like cash money. So it probably was about 11K on food last year. Probably 11K. Yeah. Now that I think it's probably 11K. I don't really be keeping up, but this year I need to start keeping up on how much I spend. I'm about to start looking up YouTube videos on how people be doing it. So, because I try to save it, anything I do. Like, before I bought my truck, this guy I used to buy cars from, I was trying to get 2 cars because he got me so good of a deal on my last car that I was like, you know what? I never had nobody able to actually bring me a nice used vehicle on my lunch break. On my lunch break, y'all. I sign my paperwork, do whatever, and it's my car on my lunch break. And it was a Nissan Altima, 2012 push start. And I got a good interest rate. My interest rate was like 5%. That's the lowest I ever got in my life on a car, 5%. And my monthly payments was so small that I could afford another car. And just me not being, well, I'm not gonna say impatient, but having a timeline to get a new car and having time to go see a new car is probably the reason why I didn't go to him this time. I was gonna get 2 cars. And trying to get good deals on cars, but at this time, it wasn't no good deals on no cars. This is about 3 or 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. We'll say 4 years ago, 2021, going into 2022. You was gonna be paying at least $5,000 more on a car than its actual worth. Probably more than that, but long story short, I just be trying to find the deals in everything I do. Sometimes you get a deal, but most of the time I get a deal. Very rarely I don't get a deal. Like, I didn't really get a deal on my truck. I paid a little higher price, but I think it's worth it. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I don't think it's worth it, but I paid it just to have it, and I think it'll pay off in the long run. So if y'all buying stuff, just wait. You might find a better deal. Like Black Friday, people wasn't buying stuff like that because they know they can get a better deal on Cyber Monday, and people probably bought more stuff on Cyber Monday than ever in history because nobody shopped for Black Friday. They like, I don't have to sit in a line. I don't have to do this. I can just wait till Cyber Monday and get a crazy deal. And that's a lot with people being patient. Sometimes we impatient. Like this dude that worked with me, he want this Z07 or Z06, whatever, the Corvette. He like, what you think I should go ahead and get it? I'm like, bro, if I was you, I'll wait. That's exactly what I told him. You might find a better deal. He like, I've been waiting. It's the best deal I could find. He was like, what you think I should do? I was like, if that's the best deal you can find, go ahead and go for it. But like I said, as soon as you buy that, another deal might pop up and you'll be like, dang, I should have just waited. And, you know, I just tell people, buy what you can afford. If you need to buy A to B, go ahead. But I'm no loan coach, I'm no, financial expert, but I don't want people to go in blindly, kind of like I did, which I had the money to just pay cash for a cheap car. I'm not gonna say a lemon because I don't want to buy no lemon that I have to spend so much money on. But I was telling people, like, if you want to buy a $22,000 car and pay $1,000 a month, that's on you. But I'm telling you the smart way on how to do it. But you can do it how you want to. But I'm telling you that you're not gonna get a monthly payment in 2025, now 2026, for under $500 a month. You're not, unless maybe you go through a credit union or a state employee union, maybe. But $500 a month to purchase a car they're going right now. It's probably a little higher now. Yeah, it's probably a little higher, and it might be a little lower. It just depends on where you go. But car dealerships right now are not selling inventory, so it might be a good time to buy. But people don't have as much money as they had in 2019, 2020 to do all these things. Tax time comes around, people might buy a couple cars, but I'm not seeing 30-day tags like I used to see. I'm seeing the other 30-day tags, if y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that's the 30-day tags I'm seeing. But I'm not seeing the regular 30-day tags like you usually see when you see a brand new car, like I used to. But yeah, 500 or more. I know a guy 3 years ago, he was paying $1K a month for his truck. $1K. I looked at him like, you paying $1,000 for this truck? We can't do it. $1,000 plus insurance. See, I didn't even add the insurance. This is just the regular payment, and insurance on trucks, depending on what color and how your driving record is, will depend on that. But for a truck, full coverage, it'll probably be about 200. I'm gonna say 250 to 400. So that's you spending about 1,500 a month just on a vehicle. insurance so high and you don't even be getting in no wreck. Here you go. Hold it right here. Hold it like that. Put your hand under it. There you go. Bye. I got it. Go ahead. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Y'all ready for the great? But yeah, man, insurance is high. Don't get me started with these insurance companies, but yeah, man, just try to find the best. Oh, even on insurance, you can find deals too. Yup. Cause I used to be with Progressive, and they got a first time membership. So if you with them, you can get a really good discount on your insurance through Progressive. And who I'm with now, they don't do that. See, these insurance companies are switching up a little bit on what they're doing because who I'm with now, I used to pay my insurance. I used to be locked in for a whole year. But now they switched it to 6 months. So when I have to renew it, I'll probably go back to Progressive to get that new membership discount. I'm getting y'all free game because when they took it off, the discount off my account, I noticed a big difference in my insurance premiums. And I was like, what's going on? And the lady was telling me, explaining like, yeah, your new membership discount had expired. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. I just find a new insurance company. So the matter of me talking about all this is to save money in 2026 as much as you can. You're not gonna save all the time, but if you can, you know. Zabo, what's going on, bro? Happy New Year to you, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute. Make sure you hit the like button for me. We in 2026. Hit that like button for me. We got 5 people in the building. Hello, Cynthia. How you doing? Chilling back at you. How are you doing, Cynthia? I seen the New Year celebration in Nairobi. Yeah, y'all went crazy in Nairobi. I'm sorry, you're in Rwanda. I'm sorry, but I seen Nairobi fireworks. They went crazy. You checking out these new laws? What state are you in, Zabo? Happy New Year. What state are you in, Zabo? I need to check that out myself because North Carolina passed a lot of laws in July of last year, but I need to check on that too. You've been having a great New Year? That's good, Cynthia. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're feeling good. What are your resolutions? What you got planned for this year? I'm just drinking on some nice coconut water. Oh, Cali? Oh yeah, Cali. Yeah, they different out there. Yeah. Um, Nate, you funny, bro. Yeah, you funny. You know J.R. Smith, he actually I believe he lives in Greensboro. He go to A&T. It's going so good right now, and I hope it continues to go so good. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. So yesterday, uh, I was I want to show y'all my numbers, but that I like showing numbers, but that part I don't want to show y'all my exact numbers that I played. But I was one number off from I was one number off from hitting. How many times did I play it? For five K yesterday, man. Oh my gosh, I want to show y'all so bad, but man, I don't want to show y'all my numbers that I played, but I was one number off from hitting for 5K on the last day of the year. 5K US dollars. Oh my gosh. But let's try to hit for 20 today. I'm trying to hit for 20K today. I want to show y'all so bad, but I'm going to just, hopefully I hit today. Nah, we don't have child support payments, Mr. Nate. Nah, I have no desire to be on child support payments. My son, he is right there. Buy him clothes, food, whatever he need, toys, whatever. But I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed. I can show you my tickets, which the ones that I played yesterday, I threw them in the trash. But I do got more tickets. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. So if I hit all of these, make sure I can't see them. If I hit for all of these today, if today is my lucky day, right? This will be 20K. This will be 20K that I'll be winning. 20K that I'll be winning. And I played some of my tickets yesterday, which I was one number off. Last year, it has to be a record for me. Like, I was off so many times last year, maybe 100 times last year. One number off, but yesterday I was one number off from 5K. I was really one number off twice from the one number I played and my other number that I hit for 8K in 2023. Yeah, I hit for 8,000 in 2023. And that same number almost came out too. I swear I can't. All I could do is play, and it's gonna do whatever it does. So, thank you, Cynthia. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much. I'll be joining you if you go live later or whatever. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. From America, much love. Much love. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. But yeah, I'm just blessed, man. I don't even be knowing what to say sometimes. If I would have hit last night, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I shoulda hit. But it's okay because I have faith in what I do. Cause the last time I hit for 8,000 in 2023, I didn't even know how to feel. Like, I didn't know, like, I was so happy that I was too happy when I won, because it was like, I was nervous. I was so happy that I was nervous. Like, have y'all ever seen the lottery ticket or the lottery movie with Bow Wow in it? That's how I was. I'm like, man, I got to put this ticket up before I lose it. And I can't tell nobody. Like, you know, it's like I was nervous, but I was like happy. It was like a mixture of both, because I was like, I don't want to lose this ticket. And I took it to the store, and the lady was like, she was like, I can't cash this out. And that's how I know it was a lot of money. She's like, yeah, I can't do nothing with this. Yeah. And right then and there, I said, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I don't need to tell nobody. But the only person who really knew was my brother, because he was right beside me when I looked at the numbers, because I had to triple check the numbers, because I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. I'm like, nah, these numbers the same numbers that I'm looking at. And the lady was like, yeah, you gotta take these downtown or whatever. And I was like, man, I thought it was gonna be like 20K. I didn't know how much I was gonna win. But it only ended up being 8,000, which is still a good amount. Yeah, it's still a good amount. If you hit for 1,000, that's still a good amount too. And I can tell y'all what I invested in. I bought this laptop. I bought some tools. I bought, what else? I played a lot of it back because I was thinking, I could do this again. Let me win again. But I kind of played it. I wasn't really thinking about the odds. I was just like, let me play a lot of money on this. But I shouldn't have did it that way, but it's okay. And I think I did a pretty good job with the money. I didn't just splurge how most people would do, you know. Yeah, I didn't just like splurge it, like, but I was buying, I was spending it, but I spent it pretty smart. I could say that. I spent it pretty smart. Besides gambling it, some of it back, but yeah. Yeah, you tripping. You tripping. But yeah, other than that, in 2026, I'm going to play my numbers a lot smarter, and really have a strategy, and not even play that much money. Like last year, I played probably half of what I spent in 2024 on numbers. And in 2026, I'm gonna probably spend less on playing numbers. But I like to play numbers because I've been pretty good at them. And I don't know, I just feel like one day I'm a hit big. That's just how I've been feeling. I'd be scared to play the lottery. Well, you know, the Powerball was just at almost $2 billion, and somebody won in Arkansas or something like that. So I played $1 on that. I don't be spending too much money. I'm like, you can't win if you're not in, but if you do win, you'll say that you wish you would have played, but it's okay. You know, it's it's better odds playing these numbers than a lottery, but you never know. Yes, I watch the NFL. Depending on what team, yeah. Depending on what team. What about you? Well, it used to make me scared. I used to play for like 2 or 3 years in a row, right? Didn't win nothing. And what got me really to playing numbers is because I played for 2 years, right? I wasn't winning no money at all. I was just playing. But I didn't really know how to play. But I started talking numbers and they was coming out. I'm like, hold on, I need to play these numbers. Instead of talking about them, I need to actually play them because I literally just said a number and it came out. And somebody was there, multiple people was with me when I said the numbers and it came out the same day. So I was like, you know what? Whatever is in my mind, I need to just put it down on the paper and hopefully it'll, you know, come out, you know. Yeah, like it started getting crazy like that, Michelle. That's why I was like, hold on, it's something going on with these numbers. That's what got me playing. It's something going. I wouldn't really say I'm addicted because I don't have to play, but I'll say that it's something with these numbers. It's something with these numbers. Like my uncle number that he used to play. So I play his number. He's no longer here with me. He's no longer here with me. But when I used to tell him to play his number, it used to always come out on a certain date. And I'll call him like, did you play your number? It just came out. And I think that was in 2023, right? When I won my 8K or whatever, right? He missed it 5 times that year. 5 times. So 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K, 25K. 25K that he missed out on if he would have had his number in. It just got me to really thinking about, wait, it's something to this. That's why I play numbers. Yeah, that's why. It's not that I'm addicted. I love playing with numbers because it's something with the numbers, you know. And I would say a little bit of luck, but it's really, to me, it's just timing. Timing. And how you play your numbers. Because I have talks with like older people that play numbers. Like when I won for the 8K, I was talking with this lady. I didn't know her from nothing. And she was telling me how she won. She said she was looking at a number on her mailbox. No, she said that was her address. That's how she won. And she played it 8 times. She said that's her address. And she usually played it. And she played it 8 times or whatever. And I was just talking to different people on how they won. And I was telling people how I won. I seen the number on like on my bank account statement. And I don't know what made me play it. I don't know what made me play that number on my bank account statement or whatever, right? I played like $20 or $30 that day, and I put that number on it, on the slip. And that's the number I play still to this day because I'm like, it's gonna come out again. And I look at the odds. I do my research, like when did this number come out? How many times has this number come out? In this year, in this year, in this year. So how many times will it come out? You never know. 2026, I'm projecting my numbers to come out frequently. Michelle, like, I promise you, like, that's why I play my numbers. That's why I play my numbers. I feel really blessed, lucky, so I just do what I do. But don't overdo it. I don't overdo it, but I'm not a big gambler. I just try to gamble minimally and hope for a big outcome, because I used to bet a lot of money on this set of numbers, but I was like, I've been wasting money. Let me just do it smart. Play a minimal amount and try to hit for a big amount. And I think it's a better odd that way. Yeah. Like when I went to the casino for the first time, playing Texas Hold'em, I was betting small and winning. And I was betting with the, I still got my coin, where my wallet at? I still got my coin, so I still got, if I do go back to the casino, I got free money to play with. I was betting small on Texas Hold'em, and I was winning. This is my first time getting this experience. That's what I really like, Texas Hold'em. But I just try to play smart. Yup. But all this money that I'm spending on this and food can go into like a real investment. But if I can bubble off of this, my investment, I won't have to take out no loans, which I'm already in a loan situation right now on my truck, which will be paid off ASAP. I could really have that financial freedom that I really always wanted to have. Yeah, casino is a different ball game. I'm talking about you can win like a crazy amount of money in 2 minutes. I'm like, yo, you can lose it quick and you can lose it quick. I mean, you can win it quick and you can lose it quick, but I had the experience. I lost, I think I was up to like $80 or $100. And my homeboy that I was with, I think he lost like 200 in a matter of minutes. I was like, bro, don't be betting all your money. That's what I told him. I'm trying to go in small. I was like, bro, if I was there, I would have. He said he was up a couple hundred. I would have told you. I would have gave you. See, when you in them casinos, you can't be doing all that rah-rah stuff. You can't be giving people inside information. You know what I'm saying? They got cameras, like they got like 200 cameras in this little small location, so you can't be giving hand gestures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even. What did I do? You can't touch your cards until this little. Until the red light go off or something like that. I was like, oh, they were like, back up. I was like, oh, I don't know. This is my first time. They was like, yeah, you can't touch it until, you know, they say it's good. Yeah. I was like, okay. But I'm just hoping that 2026 will be profitable come up. Not just for me, but for everybody. Not no scam, but doing stuff, you know, the right way. Doing stuff the right way. You done? Go throw it in the trash. I'm about to get off live right now. I'm gonna probably get off this live at I'm gonna make it exactly 100 minutes. Hope you have a good day, Miss Michelle, Cynthia, Yoria, Stock Sniper. Hope everybody have a happy New Year day. We're gonna end it at 100 minutes. Can I get them likes before we go? See you later. You wanna say bye?